time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Gophers will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So San Diego State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't complete.
Back's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Minnesota's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Makes the catch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're working that left side. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Aztecs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Across the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown, San Diego State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And, boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
Back open in the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? They want to get this defense on its heels. Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Finds the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, San Diego State.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. Good gain on the return, and This defense has set them up with a big play. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Golden Gophers are threatening in the red zone. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Forced out of the pocket. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 45 on its way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here's a heat. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. 1st and 10 coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. It's picked off. That's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. One more snap coming before halftime. Got a man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the score.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It puts so much pressure on his defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
And that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find anybody open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense.
Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
That keeps the score. San Diego State 34, Minnesota 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping him.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously, they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Oh, look out on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it set up on the outside. Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Powers forward. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Got his man on the right. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Russ.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires on the move. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Buys a little extra time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to... They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
I don't love the play call. At this juncture in the game, you're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
He'll pull it on the read. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fakes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Aztecs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Montgomery. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Buys a little time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard.